Have you ever sat in a restaurant and just wondered, what makes this place great? Not just good, but truly memorable. Well, today we're cracking open the Michelin Excellence Playbook to find those answers. And here's a big secret right up front. It's not about having a huge budget. Nope. It's all about a mindset, a series of habits that can take any restaurant, no matter the size, to the next level. Let's get into it. So let's be real. When you hear the word Michelin, you probably think of white tablecloths, tiny portions, and a bill that makes your eyes water, right? The assumption is you need a massive budget to even think about that level of quality. Well, I'm here to tell you that's just not true. We're going to blow that idea right out of the water. Because the real magic, the thing that actually earns the accolades, isn't about how much money you spend. It's about a playbook. A playbook of smart, scalable habits that can work for a cozy little cafe just as well as they do for a world-famous dining room. It's a whole philosophy. So let's break down exactly how you can start using these ideas in your own place, like tomorrow. Okay, first things first. Before we change a single thing on the menu or in the kitchen, we have to start right here, in our heads. It all, and I mean all of it, starts with the right mindset. So what is this Michelin mindset? It's actually a pretty simple but powerful belief. It's the idea that there are no neutral decisions in a restaurant. Every single choice you make, from the supplier you choose for your onions to the song that's playing when a guest walks in, either makes their experience better or it makes it worse. There's no in-between. It's all about intention. All right, let's walk into the heart of your restaurant, the kitchen. This is where that mindset gets put into action. We're not talking about buying fancy new equipment. We're talking about building a system of discipline that's actually practical for a small, busy team. And here's how you do it. You take the Michelin ideal and you translate it to your reality. You probably can't do a 5 a.m. chef's hour, right? But you can absolutely do a focused 15-minute walkthrough every single morning. You don't need every vegetable cut with mandolin precision, but you can make a commitment to uniformity, to making sure every plate looks consistent. The idea isn't to copy them exactly. It's to adopt the principle behind the practice. These small things, they add up to something huge. And this right here, this is the why. Why bother with all this? Because consistency is just another word for respect. When a guest comes back and that dish they loved is just as good as they remembered, that tells them you respect their time, their money, and their choice to dine with you. That's how you build trust, and trust is what creates regulars. Okay, we've covered the back of house, now let's swing those doors open and talk about the front. Let's talk about service. This is where you can make people feel like they're in a world-class establishment without spending a single extra penny. You have to think about the guest's time with you like a little 4-act play. Their arrival, that's your opening scene. It sets the tone. Then there's discovery when they're exploring the menu. The main experience is the big show. It's the choreographed dance. And finally, the departure. That's your chance to leave a lasting memory. When you map it out like this, you start to see all these little opportunities to make things special. And this is my favorite part. These are the zero-cost wins. Things that make a massive impact but cost you nothing. Making eye contact within 3 seconds of someone walking in, that says, I see you and I'm glad you're here. Refolding a napkin when someone gets up, that's a tiny detail that screams, we care. These are the small signals of true hospitality that people remember long after they've forgotten exactly what they ate. You know, you can have the best recipes and the best systems in the world, but they're pretty much useless without an amazing team to execute them. So how do you build a team culture where everyone is obsessed with excellence? This little tool from the playbook is a game changer for training. It's called the 3-touch teaching system, and it's so simple. First, you show them how to do it, explaining why it's done that way. Second, you guide them, standing right there, correcting gently in the moment. And third, you step back and just observe, giving them feedback later. This method builds real skill and confidence, whether you're teaching someone how to chop an onion or how to present the wine list. And this is the mantra, the rallying cry that you build your culture around. It's short, it's memorable, and it connects everyone's job to the bigger mission. When the person washing dishes understands that their work impacts every plate, they're part of the team. When the host knows their welcome impacts every guest, they're bought in. It creates this powerful sense that you're all in it together. Okay, we have covered a ton of ground. Mindset, kitchen systems, service, team culture. You're probably thinking, this is great, but where do I even begin? Let's make this super practical and talk about your very first step. A great place to start is with the financial engine of your restaurant, your menu. You've got to understand your menu mix. You need to know which dishes are your stars, the ones people love and that make you money, and which ones are your dogs, the ones nobody orders and that have low profit margins. Just doing this simple analysis can give you crystal clear insights on how to tweak your menu for a quick and serious boost to your bottom line. And here we go, your action plan for this week. Don't try to boil the ocean, just pick 3 things. That's it. Maybe one of them is starting that 5-minute pre-service briefing every day. Or maybe you decide you're going to start using that 3-touch system with your newest hire. The key is to start small, get a win, and then build momentum from there. So, I'm going to leave you with this one question from the playbook. Every single day, before you open the doors, ask yourself this. If an inspector showed up, unannounced, for dinner tonight, would they see a team that truly honors the craft of cooking? A team that deeply respects every guest? Would they find a place that turns a simple meal into something a little bit extraordinary? Forget about actually chasing stars. Just ask that question. If you can honestly work toward a yes every day, you're already winning.